Hello and welcome to the show. On that note, it's time to start a GTA 5 video. We've got some more racing for you today. I know this is a track made by Brazen, who normally makes mad tracks. Apparently, this is a normal race. Nobody believes Brazen when they say they've made a normal race. I don't know what's going on in the pit lane. And Brazen's turned up again, upside down in the yellow car. Are we doing around the Lighthouse NASCAR? It does. I want to join in around the Lighthouse NASCAR. This looks fun for 10 seconds. Oh, okay. It's not actually very easy to get into around the Lighthouse NASCAR. Doesn't really work, does it very well? Bloody hell, there's a mess. Oh, and there's like a random water spout in the middle of that. I think it's time we're off. Yes, we're definitely off. Oh, we're very much on two wheels there. I think it's about the most I've had a car on two wheels on GTA and not fallen over somehow. But there we go. Yes, we're racing the Paragon. This is generally speaking, just a good car to go racing with. It doesn't have too terrible a contact, so you can get a little bit of bump draft going on if needed. You can race closely without the physics freaking out. And it's quite a quick car, good handling car, just a good vehicle overall in the game. Crane is leading the way from, kind of a jump start. I was so busy spinning the camera around, I don't actually know. I'm going to guess yes, because Chris murdered them. So, in general, if you jump the start, you get killed. So I'm going to guess that's what happened there. Chris got up on the curbs and amazingly, it's one of the few times where the car that launched off the curb actually comes off worse. Normally the car launches off the curb and then kills other cars along the way. That time around, it's the car that did the launching that got in trouble. Oh, there's a little bit of a tangle for... oh crap, there's a Longbow on the outside. Didn't realise until it was very late there. Sorry, Longbow. Blakey, I think, actually got spun off the nose of my car, possibly there. Unfortunate for Team Orange. I mean, it's better to have it happen now than... Oh, okay, we got bumped by night. I know these can't bump draft as well as I remember. I thought they were relatively okay with it, but... apparently not. Certainly not after that. I mean, we got very viciously fired off the nose of Ninetales' car. Although, yeah, we've not really got any momentum going on down here. I'm going to guess Longbow got a shove from behind to have fired that far wide in the braking zone. Right, let's sort everything out. And see if we can't chase down some of these cars up ahead. Not that much in the way of straights around here, which means catch-up won't be as effective. You need longer the straights. Oh, Ewan's found a way into the water. Chris has found a way into the sky. And Brazen's jumped over the wall and somehow got away with it all. We're going to go to the outside for the run down here. That's ambitious, and we're not going to make any more positions up. Wanted to, but there's just not the space for that to keep happening, for that to keep working. Ninetales took a jump across the bumps and got a very big twitch on the landing. Got away with it though. Kind of made that sneaky alternate line work. It's like a good run on the exit there, but I've got nowhere to slipstream off. Can't go anywhere. So now the leaders are side by side. Stevie's got to run. I've got to run. There's a pink car, I think maybe Bumpy behind us. It could be Amy, not sure. Someone behind us is having a look, but didn't quite manage to make it work. Let's just try to make the pass on Ninetales, but we're slow mid-corner. Everyone's looking for a way past. It's difficult though. You don't really get many options for an overtake. You've got to go a little bit offline. Ninetales gets in trouble, runs wide, and Steve puts them in the ocean. There's not many tracks where that happens. That is unlucky for Ninetales. There is so little. Yeah, you're not going to get a slipstream pass to the line, but you barely get any slipstream passes around this track full stop. But it's a tiny run to the start-finish line, which means your overtakes have to come earlier in the lap. We're going to try to hold that around the outside of Liam. We make it work. Gliska's got a good run, actually, to the inside of Brazen there. We might get a good run off this hairpin this time around. We might get some slipstream. Come on, Brazen. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, didn't quite work. It did work for a little bit. We kind of got connected and Brazen's car wiggled, and then I had to lift because otherwise we were going to just turn the yellow machine. Oh, managed to sneak it back past Danger Man, who I don't want to feed into the wall, particularly there. Oh, try to take a tight line on the exit. I'm just trying to get into a different position so we can maybe get a little bit of slipstream that somebody else isn't, to make any kind of pass work. So yeah, if you're going to win this race, this is where the last ditch attempt is going to be made, unless someone makes a big mistake on the exit there. You're going to have to make it on the way into that chicane, and that chicane has got very high curbs, so the chances of rolling or flying are very, very high. About as high as the curbs, to be honest with you. Right, be quick through here, get a good exit, and this is a good overtaking spot on the run up the hill. We have got a very good run, but we're going to get stuck on the outside. Longbow is aggressive on the analog stick and can hear the horn going. To be fair, we've all done it at some point in a game where you have the left stick as the horn. Gliska gets a better run on the exit though and passes, as does Liam to the inside. Longbow's got stuck in the middle with no slipstream and can't go anywhere. Brazen hits the curb and around goes Gliska. I think Longbow is the innocent, well, Gliska's a very innocent bystander in that one. Can't do anything if the car on the inside of you bounces off the curb into your door. Liam leads the way, the way in this race. Danger Man is behind us. I'm trying to not get myself in trouble, which I'm about to do because I pushed it too hard. We're both going to be slow over there. We've got to not let Liam get away if we can help it. Liam's being neat and tidy, and I'm overdriving the car. Yep, overdrove it completely. Said it needs to be neat and tidy, did not listen to my own advice. It's kind of come down to a 4-car battle up at the front. In all of this, there's a big, big gap back to, I think maybe Gliska is in 5th, and then just gaps elsewhere. We've got a great run up the hill. Now, this is where the one place where Liam might be slightly vulnerable, but we're too far back and we're too dispersed. Yeah, this is terrible for us. I was hoping I was going to be far enough back to get a good slipstream down here. We are going to get to 2nd, which is something. But see, Liam can take whatever line they want in the lead of the race because they've not got other cars around us. They are slower, they have less power because catch-up is dragging them back and they don't have anyone to slipstream with, but they have got that clean air, whereas I, for example, might have to lift because there's a Chris in the way. I might have to be careful of Danger Man trying to find a way past. Liam has got wonderfully clean air, doesn't have to deal with any of this. And this is not really ideal for us, although Liam has made a big mistake. Big crash for Liam. Liam will drop back. It could have been worse though. I mean, if that got over the wall, that would have been the end of the race for Liam. As it is, stayed in the circuit. We'll go through the sort of Giza. It's a really cool, like visually, this is a really cool looking circuit, no doubt about it. It's become a 5-car battle for the lead. Danger Man's going to go to the inside up here. Can't do anything about that. I'm happy to take the wide line up there though, because we'll get a good run on the exit. We will fight our way back to the lead of the race. Yeah, 5-car battle for the lead. Big, well, it's a decent sized gap back, and then a huge squabble over the rest of the positions in this one. And if that keeps fighting like that, they won't catch us in time, I don't think. Gliska caught up quite quickly with us lot fighting for position. I think that will have helped, and Gliska is there alongside. It's difficult to pass over here, although a little bit of curb boost will help. We're going to be stuck on the outside. I want to duck underneath. I mean, this is actually a little bit of a test for a run to the finish line of that. Outside you can get the sneaky curb boost that you can't with that cutback line. We're off the curbing through all of that. We're going to bobble the curb again towards the first proper corner. We're on to this final lap of the race. That's unlucky. We tried to get to the inside of Gliska and just mistimed it. Gliska turned in a little too soon, and yeah. Once the cars were stuck together, nothing we could do to pull them apart other than go for a spin. I mean, it wasn't the worst. If we were in the slipstream with Gliska, we would have been okay here because they're going 3 wide and making a mess. Now, they might balls it up on their own. There's always a chance. You never give up in a GTA race because you never know what chaos might go on, especially in one of ours. There are curbs. There's going to probably be a dive into that chicane. So there's always a chance in this one. We're going to have to use every bit of curb boosting we can. Gliska's in a better place to make the most of this if something does go on. Gliska pushes it hard through there. Chris is off the wall. Chris is upside down. Danger Man's in trouble. Liam looks like they are going to take a victory here. We get on the podium though. I'll take it. Probably about as good as I could have expected, really. They stumbled over one another, and we will scythe our way to a 3rd position. Ninetales has found a building to park on. How far away from the circuit? Quite far. As ever, Ninetales has found the parking spot. Obviously, things have gone wrong for Ninetales. Yeah, we get on the podium. Unfortunate tangle at the start of the final lap there. But we recovered, I guess, kind of as good as we could hope in all of that. As Ninetales goes for a swim. Good first race around this track. It's a fun track, I like it. For our second race, we have got the Habanero. And there's a specific reason why we are driving this vehicle. It is quite easy to roll over, and as you saw in that first race, the curbs here, quite vicious. The chances of everyone making it through here without rolling are pretty much nil. The chances of me making it through here without rolling are quite slim, let's face it, so we shall see. I don't have the worst experience with this car and falling over. I know it can do, but yeah, for me, I haven't been too unlucky with it. Bloody hell, Danger Man almost manages to go over, or was that Ninetales? No, it was Danger Man. I can't remember the bloody red colours. Always managed to go over with very minimal curb assistance. Alright, we're up off the wall. That's fine. We'll get a tow down here. Ewan will come with us. Probably. Yeah, there goes Ewan to the inside. We'll get both of us, and then we're giving slipstream to Gliska, and Chris is going to join, but they won't get past us before this corner. Oh, Ewan's gone wide. Oh, we're going to put Ewan in the wall a little bit, and someone spun. That might have been a Chris falling over, to be honest. May have had help. It's impossible to know. We were busy trying to make sure we made it through a corner, basically. We'll try and make it through there as well. We do. Okay. We shall lead the way here. Got to be mindful. You hit those like roofs essentially, and you are going to fall over. This final chicane is potentially dangerous. I say potentially, there's no doubt about it. It's definitely dangerous. If you clonk that, you are going over. Gliska's very wide and up onto two wheels, but keeps it all together just about well enough. That's fine. We shall lead the way on lap 1. I mean, as I said, we haven't really experienced many of the issues ourselves, although I had a little lift through there that I probably didn't need. It's going to put Danger Man and Ewan and Gliska. Whatever I did, lap time wise up until here, I think we're always going to lose out, because those three are going to be able to, if they're clever, they can slipstream together and catch us. They're a little bit side by side, however, Danger Man is clear and will go for the lead of the race, and I can't do anything about it. If I chased them across, I could have chased all the way to the inside and they would have just gone past on the outside with more momentum, so wouldn't have mattered. Danger Man had to have a big correct as that went up onto two wheels. See what I mean about, well, everyone else has issues. Ewan's now up onto two wheels. Just, I say that. I know I'm going to joke about it, we're going to get away with it absolutely fine, and then on the final lap, having had no problems at all, the final lap is when I'm going to be the one that goes over. We will jump to the inside, get a little bit of oversteer, although oversteer is actually not so bad. Oversteer stops the two-wheeled antics. That was Amy up on the two wheels back there. Oh, okay, we've had our two-wheel moment. We've hit our quota. We've actually hit our quota, but we didn't really have to. We didn't really lose any time. We didn't really have to lift or any of that. Danger Man is going to be close enough to get up the inside of turn 1. I was a bit naive. I thought I was far enough away that Danger Man wouldn't be able to have a dive, but I was wrong. However, we can immediately fire back, I think, at the hairpin with a good run up the hill. We can have a go. Getting the pass complete. Just got the cars caught. It was a bit. It was an aggressive dive. I was tempted to spin Ewan, but we chose not to. We can try and push Ewan forward, but I don't think we're going to be able to do much with these. Not with that little amount of momentum kind of difference, if you like. We're to the outside. Might have to have a... Oh no, we got the grip. We got the grip to hold it. Gliska's to the inside, but almost up onto two wheels again. I might struggle to get off this corner. It's a funky line. That's just what happens sometimes. Come on, get a little bit of curb boost. Danger Man's going for the lead of the race. Side by side through here. Everyone is mindful of those big curbs. Oh dear. I was trying not to murder Danger Man. The problem is to not murder Danger Man, we had to kind of roll it, basically. That was unfortunate. Lado's up onto two wheels now through there. Yeah, that's the worst place, because to counter the falling over, we'd have to steer Danger Man into a wall, and we opted to not do that in the hope that maybe it would come down on its own well enough, but did not. It did not work out as hoped. So there we go. Well, we have gone over now. It's a proper FailRace video, at least. It's been a while, actually, since we've had a good, just kind of curb-assisted roll. Here comes the slipstream on Lado. We're going to probably pass both of these, because Chris got a good run off the corner, but got no slipstream, so has no real momentum going down here. That'll move us to 8th. There's the big squabble for the lead. We can probably still get into this before the end of the race. Not if I do that, though. It's just too much speed. It's the most speed I've taken down there. I just didn't know where to brake, and now I'm overdriving it, and now we're doing more two-wheeled antics. Lado will come back past again. Yeah. Oh, Chris almost fell off. You got to not do the dumb thing of overdrive the car because you've made a couple of mistakes. Because you make more mistakes when you're trying to overdrive. Lado and Chris get connected. We are going to maybe make a pass stick to the inside here. Cause too wide through this area is dangerous. We're kind of just chucking it and hoping for the best in some of these corners, but it's fine. We'll come out of orderless, we're in 6th. The lead group's fallen apart a little bit. Oh, that's too much speed into there, although Lado carried even more than I did, so I got into way more trouble. I think there's actually another thing that's happened is for the first few laps I was at the front for a lot of it, and I got used to the circuit in this car at the catch-up speed, essentially. And now suddenly I've dropped myself, well, I'm further back. We're now actually going faster into these corners, so braking is early. I've got to remember that. I've got to adapt quicker to when we fall a little bit further back, because that would be helpful. And of course sometimes we get the big slipstream. But yeah, there for example, it's just different now. We're back in 6th, kind of running around on our own a little bit. There's likely to be some more falling over for the leaders. I doubt they're going to go the whole way to the end of this without some more shenanigans. Brazen's had a good slingshot through. That might actually help me. In fact, speaking of falling over for the leaders, somebody was up on 2 wheels. I think that might have been a Chris, possibly. Or was it a Liam? I don't know. Yeah, if Brazen's behind us, it might not be the worst thing in the world. Just a single car we can teamwork with. Might be able to drag us back into the fight. We don't want a group with us, but one car we can sort of slipstream together with might help us in all of this. We'll see. Brazen's right there. Hopefully won't want to dive here. It would be a brave corner to try and make something happen. In fact, Brazen was quick through there at sort of the wrong point, really. You want to be quick on the exit, but it's sort of quick mid-corner. Oh, clattered the wall myself. Is Brazen going to be... Okay, Brazen might be the right sort of distance for a good slipstream pull, maybe, if it wants to work. Come on, slipstream. Actually, I wanted Brazen to go past a little sooner down that straight so we could get a little bit more of a tow up towards the front pack. Oh, Brazen's got in trouble there. It's very, as I did, it is really easy to overshoot that corner. Amy's got in trouble. They're 3 wide for the lead of the race here. Okay. If they stay 3 wide, that'll be helpful for me. Brazen, don't you dare bloody ditch me as soon as you get past. That would be very disappointing. We've stayed in the tow. That was the most important bit, to keep with the tow of Brazen, because they're going to catch the tow from the cars ahead. And if we'd fallen off it, there'd be no getting it back. Brazen's off, although might recover that one back onto the circuit. Does, clunkily, but does. Oh, Brazen very nearly went into the ocean and completely out of the fight there. Is this the final lap? We've got one more after it. This is the final lap of the race. I mean, we've caught up. It looks like Liam might get another victory here because there's been a squabble over second that slowed Ewan and Danger Man down, and Liam's got that gap, and this track is not very powerful for catch-up here. Although this straight is the section where it would be. They've got a good run on the outside. Amy's unlucky and is stuck with no drafting partners. We're trying to push Danger Man forward, but tell you what, I don't know where the pink car found the speed, but it got some speed in all of that. I'm just looking for any which way we can try and find a way past, but can't seem to do it at the moment. Taking a different line through all of this, but it's going to still put us on the outside through the next corner. Trying to get some slipstream, just anything to get us forward. Everyone here is fighting so hard for these positions. Liam has got a very straightforward final lap, one of the most straightforward final laps you'll have in a GTA race. Ewan and Gliska are battling side by side. Ewan bunny hops. Danger Man's got a good run out of there. He's going to try and look around the outside. Gliska might be in trouble. Ewan's in worlds of trouble. Danger Man's in trouble again. And me and Gliska get second and third. That's the same podium. It's exactly the same podium. How have we managed that one? Wasn't it Danger Man and Ewan that got screwed on the I'm pretty sure it was Danger Man that got screwed out of a podium in the previous race as well. Liam romps to a victory. Me and Gliska sneak our way onto the podium once again. Oh dear. I mean, it was always good. Something was always going to happen at that chicane at the end of that. It was always going to happen. I was hoping that we were going to come out of it all right, and we did. Yeah, I had a scruffy mid-section of the race, recovered, but just ran out of time really to recover. We take 3rd place. That was good fun. That was a nice circuit. Actually, I really enjoyed the circuit. Good to race around. Challenging. A very good looking circuit. And yeah, we had some fun racing. We had some silly racing. We had some fun silly racing. There we go. That's the important thing. But there we go. Brazen was right. It was a fairly sensible circuit as well. That shall be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Brazen for building this circuit. Shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.